Alright, so today we're going to be starting our first ever meme deck challenge. A week ago I put a post on the community tab of my YouTube channel asking you to submit your best meme deck, and winner gets a Gwent card back and game board of choice gifted by yours truly. Now we got 16 submissions if I counted correctly, which I've imported into my deck builder here. I deleted every other deck that I've been working on for the past month because the season resets tomorrow and it doesn't matter. Today it's all about you guys. We're going to be playing your decks, and before we get into it, I know there's a lot of decks. I want to narrow it down to a quick 8 to play, and we'll be doing, I haven't decided yet, but either a 1 or 2 part video just showing the gameplay of each deck where I'll decide the winner at the end. So stick around for that. And I want to be doing contests like this maybe once a month or something like that, looking for different ways to give back to the community that supports me. So I did open up a membership program on YouTube. If you guys want to support future contests and big updates to the channel, that would be the best way to give back. And my little present to you for giving part of that membership program is nice emotes and some other perks mentioned on that page. So definitely check it out. But let's go through the list real quick, and if it's not a meme deck, it's disqualified. I just want to be very transparent here, not here to offend anybody. We just want to make sure that we get meme decks only. So if I see tryhard decks, they're going to be deleted. There's no names attached, so I don't have any favorites here. Everybody's treated equal, so let's get to it. Now, first one, we have Skellige Blaze of Glory. This looks like a rain deck with iced. So iced is proccing from rain damage. Real hands coming back from Fuchsia, I guess, in this case. So it's iced, blaze with warriors, and rain. I mean, I don't really look at this one like a meme deck. I would say this is more of like a, just like a hybrid of two things, right? We've seen over the Gwent Masters that the Rain archetype's just extremely strong, and having massive carryover from Melusine would be great. Having Rain proc would be great, right? Even if you're just using this as like a thin, it's still pretty good. There's a lot of thinning cards in this deck. I don't think that's too big of an issue. Warriors are pretty tried and true, right? We've seen this since Master Mirror meta. There's been some sort of variance of warriors around. So, you know, although I like the warships and I play with them recently, yeah, we're just discarding everything. We're bringing it back. I would say that this is more of an off-meta deck. Definitely something that has a clear focus, and it doesn't, to me, feel like super memey. So whoever submitted this one, I'm sorry, but we gotta make some cuts here, you know? So, and when we make our little sacrifices, we're just gonna take them out of the list. And it's tough, but there's gonna be more contests, guys, so don't worry about that. Next one, we have Mobilization. Okay. And I noticed some of you guys put descriptions in these too. I did read some of them on the Gwent website prior to importing them here. I noticed that some people didn't put descriptions, so I'm not actively going to be looking at your description when I'm playing the deck. I just want to keep it fair and maybe see if I can figure it out on my own. The goal is not to win games with this, it's just to play games with these decks and see where it goes. So there's some visual bugs here. Megascope looks like Centurion, Teleport looks like Frigate. So we're playing a lot of Centurions. I mean, I like Centurions. And it'd be kind of cool if this would be like more of a concrete archetype in the future, but I think that because this one revolves around one card, and it's an all or nothing approach, this one actually, it falls in that meme category for sure. So that one's gonna stay for now. Secondly, we got Scorch. Holy moly. Falibor, Heatwave, Adalia. Hey, I've been using this one recently too. The dragon here. Locks, double locks, Vincent. Vincent's one of my top 5 favorite Northern Realms cards, honestly. I think it's really cool. Revenants, you guys know I'm a big Revenants fan. I post a Revenants deck every other month, probably more than you guys want to see. My Revenants videos never do as well. But, you know, I love Revenants, and for what it's worth, man, whoever sent this, I could certainly re-import it into my deck builder and give it a try later today if I feel like playing Gwent after the contest's over. But definitely a place to work from. I like the consistency of having Hubert, Amphibious. You got so much Tall Punish, huge Swarm, Archers. I love it. But this one to me, because I wholeheartedly believe that Revenants are good, even though they're not viable right now, this one doesn't count as a meme deck for me. So I'm sorry. Next, we have Double Cross, Nilfgaard. Well, that's just a meme. I don't even have to tell you guys. Look, Shoop, Redea, Master Mirror. What else we got? Redea Simile, that's a meme. That is a meme. That's a meme. I think I'd enjoy playing that. Alright, so you stay for now. So far we got a couple contenders here, guys. Battle Trance up next. Living Armor, it's looking meme. It's in that meme territory here. Irish Shade, okay, we're getting to meme. I remember when this combination was discovered for the first time. I remember playing it once or twice and really sucking at it. But you know, after 1 or 2 efforts, I didn't continue playing it. Now this was some time ago too, so I'd like to maybe give it a second try here. Yeah, this is all or nothing. Point slam finisher. I like this kind of deck. You got a couple big point slams here. Let's keep that one for now. That definitely qualifies for meme territory. 1, 2, 3. Moving on to this one here. You got Precision Strike. Golden Froth. Here's the thing. I remember reading this one, and they mentioned that it revolves around the Golden Froth. But I don't see... Oh, no. Yeah, it's the same deck. Okay. Is it the same deck? Shuffle, special card. Golden Froth, Golden Froth, Golden Froth. Spawn, 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 spawn. It's tough. Because look, if we look at the cards, Feigned Death right now is really good. Simlas right now is like really good. Karathi is always good. Mushy Truffle's really good. Aileron, I mean, you're just going to put that in everything. This is just something you could fit in there because it's good. Like, it's just a inexpensive card, synergizes well with this. Gourd is just logical in any sort of Scoia'tael right now. Bountiful Harvest, again, overtuned card. Second Simlas, no, I'm kidding. Maxi, you know, makes sense here, right? There's the Froths. That's why I didn't see it. Visual bug. For what it's worth, I think that this deck is too strong. Like, this just seems viable. You know what I mean? To play, like, you would see this on the ladder, and this would be like an off-meta deck. So, like, this plays in a similar way to Battle Trance, if you think about it. Just the constant focus of resetting location. I love the creativity. I will definitely play this deck. I'll definitely look at sort of how this deck changes and consider trying to maybe rework something for when the season resets, if there's some new cards that, you know, we can fit into there and whatnot. But this one doesn't make the cut for me today, and I'm sorry about that. Now, going on to the next one here, we have Guerrilla Tactics. And Feigned Death, Roll Punish. 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 Roll Dragon's Dream without the Maddock. Oh man. Okay, well, so pure file units on the row. What are we using that for? Is this the... I think this is teching for meditating mages, is it not? What else would it be for? So here's the thing. We're gonna Yurden them. And then we're gonna Dragon's Dream them twice? And I guess the Mahakam Hails for the Sork. Okay. Again, it's tough to meme with Qcento because of how strong their cards are right now. Simlas has 2 pairs. I see. Wait, 2 pairs? Yeah. 2 pairs. I'm gonna come back to this one. So we got that. Tactical decision here. Well, this is like meta. This is meta, man. Nova Hyperthin, like this fits up there. Because most of the good cards in Hyperthin are below 9. Yeah, like this is just a meta variant, you know what I mean? Some decks might put a Sunset Wanderers, other ones might not, right? But all in all, it's pretty consistent with what you see in even top tier pro ladder, right? I can't, unfortunately I can't take this one. It's just seen so much, whoops, where is it? It's seen so much support over the last few months that it's just, it's tough, it's tough. So let's go Reckless Flurry next. Well, this just looks strong as hell. This is Artifact Skellige. I've played this quite a bit. Released multiple variants of this for deck guides for this over the last couple months. One made by teammate Lirio, another one made by myself. Avalak into Portal pulls out the Bear Witcher Adepts. You make copies. I like double Megascope because there's just so many targets, but it's fine. You got... Wait, where's Arnagod? Oh, it'd be such a good opportunity. Look. Bear Witchers to set it up. Armor up to set it up. Offer into the sea to set it up. But no Arnagod? I guess you're doing like a... You're taking the other route for the Swarm? I would still put Arnagod and take out maybe Axie. Or Totem. To be fair. It's tough because Totem's good because Avalak. Maybe Junned. Maybe something in this area here. I don't know. Like, this is a point slam for sure. Like, I see what you're doing, but I just feel like... I mean, it works this way too. Like, you're just going for more of the Swarm than you are the control aspect of things. Whereas I normally play control. But no, this is a good deck. Like, this is definitely off meta, but it's in that realm of meta, you know what I mean? This one unfortunately doesn't take. We got Ursine Ritual next, and I'm happy about this because I put out 2 decks in the last month, really trying to bring back this leader ability with something besides Lippy. One of them was Lippy, but the other one was a Berserk deck, and it's been a lot of fun. This looks like it's in the meme territory for a couple different things here. Artist is taking a huge risk. It's an expensive card, and there's obviously a reason for that. When I look down, I see Olaf, so boost Olaf by twice the amount he's damaged, so we're looking to obviously get some synergy there. But this is tough. discard package, Melusine, like these Fuchsia, like they're all overtuned cards. The him swap unit's power with the damage unit's power. We saw this when I believe Olaf was buffed, was it? This surfaced for a little bit. Damn, you know, it's really tough because cultist, we pull out the cultist, you know, we're getting the whole thing going here. I get that. Hold up. Play a 4 provision cultist from deck. We've got 1. We've got 1. So we have to basically we bring that out and then it flips it by itself. I think that's really cool, but it's the only 4 provision cultist we have, which makes it a little bit difficult to pull off. And you know, then we have the Olaf him play, which is pretty common. I would say this deck is more of an off meta deck when I look at it a bit more, you know what I mean? I think it's a really cool idea, and I'm gonna actually look at making something maybe different with this. Following the expansion, we looked at the new Cirrus card, and that's actually going to be very good. So, you know, I'm going to consider this when I revisit Berserk and all that sort of play, okay? And I think that this has more potential to be like an actual playable, viable archetype opposed to a meme with a couple reworks. So I don't think that this one's going to make it. And realistically, we're looking to narrow it down to 8, but if it's less, if it's more, it's whatever, I'll still play them. It's just, if I don't think it fits, we're not going to keep it here. Okay. Yeah, this is a little different. You see what I mean? Like, this is what I would say is more of a meme deck. We have, like, although it has some of those common cards you see that are overtuned, like good, just strong cards, like Burn a Coral package, this and that, like, it's got the whole armor play. Now, that's actually pretty cool. But then you have, of course, like, the hyper thin aspect of it. Look at this. We got Triss, Yen, Knickers, right? Jutta. I guess Jutta's just for a point slam at the end because we can. Place for 12. Blue Boy off the leader for a bit of control, I'm guessing. Discard the Morkvarg for points. Iris Companion. I mean, this is pretty cool. A little bit of control here to fill the 5p range. We got those that are going to thin out of the deck. Messengers. How many alchemy cards do we have? 2? We have 2 alchemy cards. We gotta be very, very careful with these ones. Can't spend those. I would argue putting in like, I would argue taking out the raid cards and putting alchemies in this event. Like for 5p, you could probably put in like a Delirium or Sigdriff is right or something. Not Sigdriff is right. Freya's Blessing. Like, you see 1, you got 2, 3. There's like a good amount of alchemy cards in this range. But, you know, this one is definitely a meme. This is not off meta. Because I think it's going to be really tricky to pull off. No, this is a meme for sure. So going down to this one, I think we're at this point of the list here. Carapace. What language is that? Let me know. I'm curious. Kelly, Yaga, Shiunos, Sabbath, Triple Nith. No, I'm kidding. It's not Triple Nithral. There's so many visual glitches today. The Hackamail for the boost. Spores. Okay. To be quite fair with you, there is an argument to say that any deck you throw Yaga in right now is a meme. However, this looks like a pretty standard Kelly deck with Yaga added to it. And we saw Kelly brought to the highest level of play yesterday, which makes me feel like it's not a meme. You know, Kelly's been dominating the ladder recently. Plain Talks, you know, put out the Kelly deck, and again, we're seeing so many variants of that one, which seems to be kind of the stronger one. But I did something with She Who Knows myself a couple weeks back, and I thought it was pretty good too. I don't think this is a meme deck. I think that this is just a meta off meta in that sort of category. So this one's not gonna make it through, unfortunately. And I think we're down to the double cross, are we not? Okay. I see Cadaverin. I like this. I like this so far. Usurper, Karathi, Ku, Joachim. Nice, 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 nice. War Council. Nice, nice. So it's just we're throwing cows. We are throwing cows and poisoning everything that lives. Okay, I like this. This is fun. See that? This is a joke. Okay, yeah, like I could see this being something that it can generate enough points to win games, but it's also memey enough to consider like a pretty good meme. I don't have a lot of experience playing teleportation because I don't play mill and stuff, so I'm excited to give this a try. So this one stays. I like this one. Mobilization, another one of these. A lot of these today. We need more mobilization players on the ladder, guys, for sure. It's one of my favorite leaders. It just never gets played. Looking at this operator, we see, oh, Royal Guards, okay. Teleportation, okay. Darren, Necromancy, Operator, Voimir for the big boost and all them. Frigate's nice. Frigate's like a good backup to the Centurions for Swarm. Mobilization's looking for Royal Guard every time. Or, yeah, okay. Reinforcements, Adalia. So it looks like it's done properly. I mean, definitely in that meme category. I know we have one other Centurion Guard submission here, but again, they're both different enough, and you guys are both different contestants, so it just seems like something we should definitely play, right? And that one goes up to the top. I think I'm starting to loop the list at this point. Did we get through it all? Hold up. Okay. I think we did it. I think we did it. Just a little quick little guess here. Wait. This one looks new. This might be the last one. Arnagod, Pirates. Cultist, the automatic flip. I like the synergy in that. I like the crack on crate, obviously pairing up very well with the warriors, but the pirates. Do we have enough pirates though? We don't have a lot of pirates, man. Yeah, or ships. So what are we doing with crack? Like, I get the whole Arnagod thing. Cultist is great. We're obviously going to play these, cut their power in half and heal them. Wildkarl's like an auto proc. I just, you know, and then this could obviously prevent things from taking damage, so we can synergize this with like the Arnagod, with the Artis, and whatever. To me, this looks like a deck that has pretty good reason to it. Like, it knows what it's doing. I just don't, maybe there's something I'm not seeing here, but the crack doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But otherwise, this is probably something I would play. I don't think that this one makes it, unfortunately. And we got 1, 2. What's this one here? This is the hyper thin list. I guess I imported that one twice. Okay, I'm just gonna double check one last time, make sure there's no duplicates here, and then we'll. Okay, 1, 2. I'm excited about that one. 3, yeah. 4. This one's not memey enough for me, I'm sorry. Like, Dragon's Dream, yeah. But Guerrilla Tactics is known for roll punish. You know, that's what it... Whether it's Dragon's Dream or Double Lacerate, or Yurden or Igni or both, I find they're probably just something that you'll do anyways. Okay. Okay. And okay, we got the Battle of the Centurions here. We got a couple double cross lists, completely different. We got the Raw Tosser and we got the Shoop Redea decks, so I'm excited to see how that goes. And then we got a couple Skellige, 2, 2, and 2. So it's the battle of these 3 different factions. So what I'm going to do at this point, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and play a game of each. One game, doesn't matter if we win or lose, that's not going to determine the winner. The winner is going to be determined by how much fun I have playing the deck, and if it felt too serious or if it felt like more of a meme, okay? And if you didn't win the contest, don't worry about it. We're going to have tons more contests, but this is all just for fun, giving back to the community, and it's for the content, so don't worry about it. Let's get into the first game. I'm going to play them in order from start to finish. Then we're going to announce who won. I'm going to check who it is, and then we're going to get in contact with you. Let's get it done. We played a quick round against Mill, and they forfeited, so I want to see how we can do in another game. Suck Usurper back. Lock feels valuable in this matchup. Heatwave, I think we can probably look for later. Man, we just have so many answers to stuff here. It's pretty wild. Look at that. Okay, Vincey's taking it now. Let's, I really hope that we can not get taken over here by a defender. But I think we have to respect the process here and get some engines going.
Any diamonds for little old me?
We'll greed it a little bit because we could just poison out both of those. It's not really a big deal. Just gotta hope that they don't have a Cockstein. Okay, we're going for it, guys.
Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
That. Please, 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 please. Fuck. Okay. Here we go. We'll lock that. Still in the race, guys. Pretty much makes them forfeit round 1 though, because if we can get 1 poison down, we're probably gonna get the pass on that. That's just
I'll wash it
huge.
all away.
I think I still have the reach here. I'm gonna go Furcart.
Nilfgaard will conquer these lands with our aid or without it.
I think that's the play, and then on a pass here we just poison it. Otherwise we take teleportation on Fangs and just remove it anyways, and then we have a really big swing. Hopefully they think we're bluffing here. I don't think they see the vision. Perfect. I actually don't think they see it here. Nice.
Feeling a bit peckish.
And just like that, we're ahead. Man, where's this deck been my life? Like, this is crazy.
To do business with you is ever a pleasure.
We have to decide here. I think maybe Artorias is probably better.
Good sir.
Let me take a poison. Yeah,
Arsenic on my ship.
there we go. Good choice.
I propose we present them two scabbard.
I'm willing to take here. It's melee.
Meat is best served bloody, bathing in its juices.
Hopefully that wasn't an overcommitment, but I feel like we have a good reach going into round 2 with this. They spent a decent amount of provisions as well. We only really put down Furcart, Vigo, and wasn't too bad. I think we actually push. Probably take the Usurper first because we don't want to have anything that comes out and poisons, right?
War is no
And then we can just heat wave a Siggy or something,
lightly.
or pass on Passy.
Appeals can be filed within 7 years.
I mean, that's just perfect, right?
Nothing turns my guts more than a filthy bench.
Think you can keep up with an overgrad lass?
See if we can keep the pressure here.
Why the nose stop? Anyone know?
Nothing tickles
Exploitation.
my tits quite like a
Try
good
the
secret.
alchemist.
So Morelos is in hand, guaranteed.
Enough. Let us finish this.
I don't know if we really care all that much. I don't think that they're doing any sort of graveyard manipulation, but it'd be nice to get the Morelos out in this round. Even if they take Morelos, I'm willing to go Joachim in hopes that I get Lydia or a Blightmaker. I think that'd be fine.
Not that it helps.
Shall flog them into submission.
Raw Tosser's not the one we want. So I'd be fine here if we can get them to do it in 2. Short round 3. We have reach here. It's not bad. Puts them at 27. They can just put down anything in preserve card at this point. We gotta rely on bad math here, guys.
Thanks so damn much. Anyone teach him to share?
Okay. Q's kind of bad here. That's even worse. I think we keep Joust and we go dump Q. Tough times. Either... Oh, I noticed that Blight Makers aren't even... Okay, so the Blight Makers are actually for the Raw Tossers. Got it. Got it. Perfect. And did they play any specials?
Swimming in their breeches.
No. One from their faction and... Create and play. It's gotta be this, doesn't it?
His merely an illusion. Though granted, strong and skillfully imposed.
Put a bounty damage by 3. I think that's gonna have to be. We wanted a payday or something like that. And there's no way, right? There's no way. Yeah, no way, no way. That was actually a very close game. Alright, moving on to the second one here. It looks like we have a mobilization mirror. What are the odds, right? Watch, I'm actually just playing against you right now. Okay. We're making copies of Royal Guards, so we need to find one. And we need to make a copy of it. So... dump a frigate here. That's nice to play in round 1, sure. Lots of copy makers. John probably just comes out, right? Wait, there's no amphibious? Oh, it's not. John will dump that. Oh, no! It's fine. It's fine. We just don't play John round 1, that's fine.
The sky'll burn with the eternal fire.
I think we just take, don't we? We go ahead and we take that.
Queen holds no audiences this
And we just start making copies of it. We can use the... Do I want to use the Dahlia to make a copy, or do I want to just use reinforcements? I think we take a Dahlia here because we have it. I haven't played this in like a long time. Super long time. Wait, they're doing it too?
What brings you here?
No. What are the odds, man? What are the odds, bro? Okay. Well, if that's just how it goes, then let's figure it out. Dahlia.
Destiny is unswerving. Cheated. It will not be.
Regroup.
Wouldn't it just be nice if we could somehow line up that row?
Elves must die.
They're really putting up this play early though. 11, 9, and 8. Yeah, I wish there's a way to just make them all 9s. 35 to 16. I think we're gonna lose our opportunity to get out the Ronvid, so we'll just go ahead and play that here. They won't pass, will they? If they do, we play down to 4, and that's fine. This hand just feels too good to really commit. Yeah, I think that's the play for sure, right? Just put down a boat. We need 7 points. There's 3 there, no warfare cards.
To arms! Protect the queen!
There we go. And so we got 1 off the leader. The Adaran's going to be nice. 3 in deck. Operators there too. And then just a bunch of replays to make them taller and some mega scopes. I mean, that looks pretty good. We could probably go into round 3 here. Good to see. Let's see. So let's make amphibious better. I think we might have copied the amount that we need here, so we'll just go ahead and take that. And we really gotta hope that we get some good draws here. That's kind of nice. So we have to really hope that this sticks here. There's nothing really to keep it safe. Play a bronze from graveyard, give it doomed. Damage by 1. I don't know how we're even going to get something nudged down to... I guess we have to kill basically one of our own cards. I think we dump the Scytheman. And replay it if it's a bronze. I think we actually take this for now. We could probably... Okay. There's a lot of stuff that we're missing here. So maybe we take frigate, we put John beside it, and that's the way that we're gonna build up the front row with soldiers. That seems legit. And then Voimir could be on either the Royal Guards or it could be on the tokens.
All as one!
I don't know, do we greed for the extra point with the Iterin? I think we do actually.
Nothing quite right in the messy dosage.
Then we have something that we can just literally kill with the offering. Following that, we can play another Royal Guard, and then we can just start getting that thing set up. Frigate online front row.
The Queen holds no
For this
audience.
most
Nice.
beautiful of maidens, I shall
Let's take
fight
this here.
100 duels.
What brings you here?
It's a good thing we have Tall Punish too coming, because Igni's going to be really good. We want to turn that back online though, don't we? Here, go ahead and take John here. Phidias, keep Frigate looking good. Go ahead and take another one.
The Queen holds no audiences this day.
That should be fine. And I want to get out Raffords as soon as possible. That's probably going to be the one that we play next. Keep it range row.
For king! For country! For freedom!
Have a look at that. Like falling stars.
Okay, we got, let's see here.
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity.
I'm not too worried about overcrowding here because they're gonna take down the row pretty hard anyways. Sabrina's gonna be dealing 3 to all of them. They have so much room for the reps to grow too. This is really tough. Probably put down Igni on the front. Range row. Nice little 20-point removal here. I don't know if they have enough at this point. It's going to be a really big swing on the front row, but we can just start refilling it. Yurden would really suck though. Reset if it's a bronze replayed. I think that's the move here.
None of you enter here.
There's no way that they don't remove stuff. That's the whole point of the deck. Holy crap. It looks like they're prepping for an Igni, doesn't it? No.
Sound the alarm.
I'm still in this, guys. No. No, too bad. 19 points. Okay.
Commands are sacred. But traitors such.
It's out of reach. They're full, so hopefully they can't play their last card. It's probably a heat wave or something. Yeah. Absolutely destroyed.
Last words.
Moving on to the third one. It looks like we have a try-hard deck we're up against, and we're playing literally an armor deck, so this could be pretty crazy. Let's have a look here. Discard package is nice for thinning. We've got 3 when we really only need... Be nice to have Iris in hand. Maybe we fetch it first. Barricade at the end of the turn, boost up by 1. That's kind of nice too. For what it's worth, let's try and find Iris first. I don't think we're going to get much value off a stunning blow here. Mantlet makes things a little bit more annoying, agreed. But I think Wagenberg's just fine. Let's have a look here. Wonder if we ever just take this so that we have something adjacent to it. It sucks that their leader ability ignores armor though.
Blood everywhere. Men and smiles wide.
So this is before this. Realistically, this would have been better placed on the right side, but we already had. I wanted to keep going with the armor here, so I don't know if it was worth it. We'll have to find out.
We shall do
And we can just take our things here.
Crack and eat me gully. Looky here.
There we go. Put that online. So hopefully actually Coral snipes the beast, and then I feel like it's worth it. Play the highest unit from deck. Turns out to be living armor. Passive 2 a turn here. Yo, Morkvarg would actually suck though, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that just be bad? When do we ever look for a pass? We have 2 a turn here. If they... Okay, Burn is already out. They obviously could play Heatwave too. Okay, Knickers is actually clutch here. So I'm thinking that if we don't have to worry about, like, if we can preserve Draco, then we can actually just Siggy's. No, we can't. Darn. Living armor, okay. So I guess we're looking for. Well, we haven't really established that yet. It'd be nice to find like a defender or a Coral.
I fish bread. How dare you, foul swine?
No way. No way. This is brilliant. Let's go. Moving on to the next game here. We got the Ursine Ritual deck. Hyper thin SK. I'm excited to try this at least. I don't think Judda's going to be the round 1 play. I think we wait on Judda till last say, don't we? Discard, discard. Roach goes. I think Triss goes. And that sucks how we have these two. Oh, if I had the extra discard, we could have maybe fixed that. Could still fix it, kind of. Okay. Alright, so what's proactive in this? I mean, probably just taking one of these, right? There he goes. Some of you guys are pretty creative. And before the board fills up with ones, we go ahead and we put down the Coral, I think, here. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we're starting to get some bricks. Just take the things that we can take first.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
Mummy, where is you?
They're a day early on the abandoned girl. I think I have to respect the Dunka here. So this is golden alchemy card summoned from deck. Play all copies from graveyard. So realistically what we're going to be doing here is discarding 1 and 2. Okay?
So be it.
Crack and eat me girly.
And then we'll just play them right back before we play the alchemy? Or does it matter? No, doesn't matter.
Find yourself your own apple.
They don't have reach. If they play here, I'm passing. Hands down. 42 to 14, right?
Right head Sparley.
Don't be Simlas. 15, 17. 17.
Spit it out already. I don't have all day.
Yeah, I think they get it in 1. I just don't think that we thinned enough to make it count at this point. I don't have any more push. We have a brick in hand. We have a payoff card, and Defender's not really helpful. They'll get it here for sure.
I never miss.
So they're technically at 35. They just need 6 points. There it is. That ties it. They need a leader charge. Oh wait, never mind. Whoopsie. Because they removed our stuff. There you go. Okay. Now, question is, do they bleed? If they bleed, we're actually not doing too bad because we have the whole package with Sirius, right? So, Jutta first. That second. Okay, we didn't ruin ourselves completely. We can obviously save like this play for the end.
Not alone.
See how far it takes us, right? Here, let's go ahead and just crank this. I think we have to respect the sort of temple that they have here. 5 cards left in deck. Our odds are getting better too.
The forest burns. We must save the trees.
Be great to see a blue boy here because we can light up the board and just get rid of all that stuff. So we've got like a 25% chance of pulling what we need. I don't know if it's worth it. I was thinking about Triss at this point. Reveal random unit from deck, damage enemy by its power, get rid of that, but it's tough, man. Play it safe here. Because if they go into a Simlas, we have the ability just to maybe take away one of the Sorks with that. Even if we low roll, we can pull something that's going to make sense. So, reveal, boost. We just play this, don't we? We can use a few leaders off it if we have to. Kind of ruins the Irish Shade play though.
There's a great deal.
Guys, this is tough. Triss, get a 5, get a 5, get a 5. Perfect. We do what we've got to do here. think defender's least priority, unfortunately.
I could do this all day.
Don't want to use yen, but they might push us to use yen. Do we ever just take a gamble here and see? No. This point is too risky. We throw away yen, we lose the Morkvark. Draw a card of your choice, then discard a random card if you have Iris in hand. I think, okay, we can just go and play this first.
Seems doable.
And then just pick. Keeps us up by 1 point. So reveal is actually very good. We'll draw probably... We want to leave stunning in deck. Actually, that's even better. Yeah, because 4 and then 1. Perfect.
You can run, you can hide, but I'm gonna get you.
Mother Earth, I grant you my life. From you it came, to you it returns.
We take the stunning. No, we don't take stunning blow. We'll just use this.
For the clan! For Gallagher!
It's looking kind of like a win, guys. Okay.
Know your borders.
We don't have to worry about leader. Okay, hit tokens. 50-50, let's go. Alright, better than nothing.
Ugh, stop gurgling like that.
I am sadness.
That just doesn't do anything. Last card, Gourd, plus whatever else they play. Probably like a Tempering or something, or maybe a Caress. I don't know if Gourd's enough. 28.
You crossed the wrong sorceress.
There we go. That was actually pretty fun. Alright, so going back in with the second Centurion Royal Guard deck. Hopefully we get a better outcome than the first time around. This one's completely different than the first one, so... Okay, wow, it has Siege. That's kind of cool. I think we're supposed to take this in the beginning, right? We need to get rid of these and pull into one of those. Perfect. Since we're going first, we want to be able to play a deep round. I don't know if I want Necromancy right here. And... replay... It's tough. Honestly dump this because we need actual units here. Play the top 2 cards of my deck. That could be scary too, if we pull Siege when we're not really looking for it. Okay, let's try this out. So we want to have one established for the Necromancy. Draw a card choice, put a card in the bottom of the deck. Okay. For the sake of what we're doing here, put a card in the bottom of the deck. I think we play Spores back in the bottom. Yeah, for the sake of like actually taking a round and all that sort of stuff, let's play Siege in round 1, I think.
so.
Her grace will not be pleased.
This could backfire pretty hard. Alright. Let's see if they're heat wave or just yen. I'm trying to get crew. I think I actually put a defender on the front row, just because we want to have crew and we ultimately don't want them making more copies, because that's just too many points. Sort of puts us out of the round. It's a little bit slower than what I'd like though, but honestly it's just too many points.
We tanned their black-clad hides at Sodden, we'll tan their black-clad hides again!
A person of trifling import, you say?
That's how often I don't play this card. Caraballista. Crew gain 2 armor, order range, damage an enemy unit by 2, cooldown 3. So, whoopsie, right? Here. Let's just look for an escape here. Why don't we? So if I were to go back and redo this, like if I was familiar with what we're playing, I would have put operator, range row, had the sentry and royal guard, maybe defender back here, had crew, played this a bit sooner, and would have been able to get a couple cooldowns off of it, but at least they're in the same boat with this. They can't play it here for the crew, they gotta play it in the back, mage and mage, right? So this I don't mind. I think... Okay, assuming I was to go in for a roach... Do we ever want that? No, I don't think we do. Decree... See if we can snipe something. We want to like remove one of the engines at least. I'd say we start chipping at this one here because the cooldown.
I have served you. Now you must serve the Empire.
So they have actually a really good leader. Whether it be okay. That's fine.
To arms! Protect the Queen! Spirit. That's what matters.
There are things in the
Gotta
universe
respect it a
of
little
which
bit.
even
Here,
the
we'll go
sages
damage
have not
range.
dreamt.
They're really tearing into our play here.
Let us see.
Megascope is like a super slow play in this event. Two, three, four. Here, we'll put that back. See if we can get out with playing something like that. Maybe just remove those. Whatever reason they get another. Okay, that's the pass I think I'm looking for here. So we want a Darin.
Do not make me beg.
Such an expensive round one that it's like... It's going to be very difficult to get some good cards out of them here, because I don't even think they committed a lot. I mean, Leader, yeah, Artorias, Glynis, you know, Lydia, Bribery. It was pretty good for them too. But all in all, we just kind of spent Siege. Adalia wasn't too crazy. Roach.
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
So if I go into a Royal Guard off AA, it's really tough with the Adarin not to get any value here with the Leader. Formation order.
She's rather hungry, you see.
I just don't think we win long round 3 at all. So we can take let's just reset that. I think it's the best one we're gonna get, because if we go and we try and replay one of the Centurions, it's not really gonna do much for us here.
Tongue out now, or must I reach for my pincers?
Sound the alarm.
Make a copy of it, spawn another one, take Amphibious, do a big point slam there, and see if we can get them to go all in or very close to it.
Take him to the woods and release the hound.
Just a week. That is all I need.
The Queen holds no audiences this day.
Sucks that we don't have Necromancy here.
Hail Qcento.
For the Queen!
So at this point we might as well just do that, because we know we're not getting the card back. If I'm gonna go into AA, we could take AA into a Ballista more than likely. I don't think it's enough points. So we didn't really see as many commitments as I would have wanted here. This looks pretty full-blown assimilate to me. Glynis, you know, they have all that sort of stuff. Terranova is probably in the way. Round 3 cards are rough, man. Okay, this is probably the best we're gonna get, I think. Something like this. We could pull that with the Amphibious and we'll be fine, I guess. Hopefully they don't have Joachim, because then we might actually have a shot for points.
Getting to work.
Not too worried about lemons. So if I'm gonna go into grave, what are we gonna get realistically? This plays for 5 points. This plays for 7. And then we have... Okay, we gotta take it here. Assassination, got it.
Stop fluttering, little swallow. Burn your feathers off.
This is nothing for me. But at least we can get the second order, which is actually pretty sweet. I was worried about using the order on this one here. We can get the extra 2 damage from it, so... And it's not looking good, man. Little 1-point finisher. Okay. Assuming it's Q, they can literally just damage that Q at I have 0. Yeah, that's probably it. Oh, okay. Either or wasn't pretty.
There is but one punishment.
Let's
for
try this one again.
cheaters.
Last time they forfeited before we could play a card, so... Master Mirror in hand, it's looking like the same hand we had the first time around. We want to just, like, dump some of the good cards, right? I mean, that's just pretty good still. What if I just have nothing to worry about here? So, transform leftmost card in hand to a random legendary card of your faction that was not in your starting deck. Repeat the ability whenever you play the rightmost card. This is so good. But here's the problem, though.
Don't mind me. Nothing to see.
We should have really had something to protect that. Because now, like, their leader takes it out. 1 leader, 1 rebuke, or whatever the case.
Oh, I'm feeling sleepy, grumpy, dopey, and bashful.
Repeat the ability whenever we play the rightmost card in the hand. So we have to actually play this. I think I take a high roll, don't I?
It's just an extension of your will.
And then we could just start playing Brathins, and then that's like the only sort of thing I'm worried about. We just go right, left, right, left.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a freak?
I'm going to trust
The shame I had.
the process here. And just keep that boosted. Put that away, maybe take a flip here, get some momentum. Kahir's kind of nice. It's super greedy within this deck, but just imagine Kahir against Gezras. If they couldn't answer it, that would be just wild. Hopefully we don't see a heat wave here. I'm not done yet. Okay. Perfect.
And stand. We're the best regiment in the whole plowing north.
This just takes a leader. I like the fact that we're proccing Assimilate with all these plays too. It just sucks that we don't have these out Like, it's hard to get these out when we want to just... I put it back in your deck. That's too bad. That's too bad. Here, let's go ahead and get something else started here. Oh my god. We just got a Masquerade Ball off of a Duchess Informant. How are we gonna find something to proc this though? Okay, whoa, you actually did put an Aristo. Okay. I have to respect the role, you know what I mean? We have to respect that, because I have, yeah, I've got options here. Like I've got one option in deck to proc it. If we could somehow figure out a second one, we can roll a second one off Artorias. Okay, I'm gonna pass. I think we've greeted out the Master Mirror enough. I hope they just don't realize and use a boost card or something.
Style. That's right. I like fighting with style.
Okay, so slow play, slow play. We could probably pull Yen or Lydia or Shoop or Vigo. We make it here. We take a Oniro, do we not? Yeah, we'll take an Oniro. We just take a Ducal. All of a sudden we turned a deck that was just like, alright, cool, it's a no dupe, into like something that's kind of pretty wild just with one card we added to it. That's actually a monster hand. Okay, so we could pull into this and this somehow. We need to have, well, we need the procs for the ball. Here, I think the coup spying thing's nice though. Here, we'll dump this. We'll dump this. Okay. Maybe we can bait the heat wave with the ball at this point. Maybe we can go neutral stratagem with Redea and then find a way to actually proc it. Because if they heatwave leader, then we're in trouble, but... Let's see if we can get double proc. Well, we can't get double proc, but like we'll see if we can set it up, I suppose. Play neutral.
Beautiful is of fear, but of danger.
That's what I'm talking about here. I'm not going to take it till we see if Masquerade Ball sticks, otherwise it might be a different card that we're using. We'll try and stack on range for as long as we can too.
Feels like a pink fate every passing day.
A taste of...
Again, we're going to wait here. We gotta put Maxi back in the deck. It's not doing anything for us. draw a card of choice. We have two options here. I think what we're supposed to take. I have faith in Vigo. Put back in deck, sure.
What is truth if not an illusion?
We fumbled. Alright.
Her grace will not be placed.
I don't think we're going to be able to get it.
The Vesh feathers are from hens.
So Lydia, we could play from their graveyard. They did use a rebuke. I think we take that out. It's not doing a whole lot for us anyways. If we play something from their graveyard, we can maybe get some value on one of the Cat Witchers though. Here.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
And hopefully we can roll into their Gezras. We'll be hitting Adrenaline faster than them. And then I'll probably go into Oniro for Yen at that point. Queue up some damage here.
Used to be I hunted game. Men bring more coin.
Gives the coup good reach. And then we'll probably take Lydia. Actually give Spying first. Take Lydia for the proc. Bribery leader kind of thing.
One more feather and we're done.
Actually, we gotta respect this here. Play from their opponent's graveyard. We gotta take a rebuke on that. It's just gonna be too many points. And just because I don't want to get into trouble here, we'll just go ahead and use... I'm looking at taking leader here shortly too. I think this turn, if we could put down the mage and then take leader, we can maybe roll into a Gezras. It should just be in their hand, right? Here, we'll go ahead and give
Suffering ennobles.
that
friend.
Spying.
You'll be a count once
Take.
I'm done with you.
I mean, we just have to roll with it, don't we?
No point in showing mercy.
Start playing on the front row then.
You fight me, or you watch her die.
Bribery feels like a pretty high roll. Is there anything else we can coup?
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Yeah, let's take that. Yurden reset is looking like 20 points or so right now. I don't know if it's enough. Gezras and Yurden. 2 leader charges, it should be fine. We could potentially even Yurden them too. Oh, they also have a Geralt. Jeez.
I hate portals.
He's back at you there. Awesome. I don't think they have enough.
To play with my prey, I enjoy that the most.
So it comes down to one card here. Let's see. 8, 9, 6, 1, 5.
Damn it.
Oh my god. Alright, so I played 6 games with your decks, the ones that made it through the preliminary round, I guess you could say. Now, let's just go over them and we'll find a winner, and then we can find out who belongs to that. I'll post the name in the description and we can give you the prize. So, I wasn't tryharding it, I was just playing these decks for the first time, barely had a look at some of them before we went into the matches, and right away I find that it was very difficult for us to pull off the combos that I would have liked, and my understanding for the mobilization decks wasn't up to par. For me, it wasn't the most fun meme to play in either case, because I just felt like the other ones came a bit more natural. We had some funnier plays, and it was just a better time for me, at least. Now, moving on to some of the other ones here, let's have a look at them just so we know which ones we're dealing with. This one was really cool in the way that you know, we had the whole master mirror thing going, the no duplicate thing going. For what it's worth, there's a lot of good cards in the deck that would be honestly something that can probably do well in ladder. So I'm gonna come back to this one here, but I don't know exactly. Like, I felt like it wasn't as much of a meme, but then again, you know, it did have Shoop and Redea. I liked it a lot. I did. Let's have a look here. This one I had a good time with. I had a good time with this one here. The whole Irish Shade thing, I don't think we got to pull it off the way we wanted to, but we got a quick forfeit, went back in, and we did alright. Okay. The hyper thin one though, this was really cool. You know, like, it felt so smooth. It wasn't a super tryhard deck, but it actually was able to compete in a game. And, like, rolling it out, looking at the deck and understanding the deck, the consistency of the deck. The only thing I was a little bit worried about was the Crow Messengers with the Swallow, but we figured out that we can just go and take that discard, take it back from grave, and that's also another way of playing them. We thinned right down to one card. We did thin right down to one card, so that's actually very intriguing. And then, of course, we have the Raw Tosser deck, and this one has a place close to my heart. It was really fun to play. Cadavern was awesome, you know, having all these, why are there so many visual bugs, but having all the poisons, the big status swings was really good. Even though I don't think we won the game we played, it's not a big deal. Like, this deck does pack power, and it's awesome too. Just a lot of Veil going around, easy to play around Raw Tossers because they can just cram other things to absorb the poison. We do have a lot of finisher poison, but it's hard to say. There's a lot of just, I felt like the deck was very reliant on the top end cards, and the top end cards and like whatnot have been really strong to begin with, right? I don't think if it was without these standardized cards that the deck would work. So that's also something to take in consideration. Now, I just want to thank everybody for entering the contest, and again, we're going to be doing things like this in the future going forward, but we have to pick a winner for today. Someone has to win the prize. Someone has to get that brand new game board and card back, and like I said, the rest of you guys will have a chance next time around. The winner that I'm going to go with out of the 4 is going to be little drum roll. We got this one. We got the hyper thin. This was a lot of fun, man. And honestly, good job, good effort for this. It was just sweet. I've really been enjoying Ursine Ritual, and it's brownie points for, you know, bringing that leader. We have really solid concrete situations here to actually win games, and it just felt very comfortable to play. This is my kind of meme. A couple of the other ones, like I said, it took a little bit of training for me to figure out how to use them. But needless to say, the top 4, you guys were all like really good, and it was very difficult for me to pick, but we had to pick one. We're gonna find out who this belongs to in 1 second here. Okay, so I figured out who won, and it is Slimy Weasel Scum. So congratulations to you. I'm gonna try and find a way to get in contact with you. Hopefully you see the video. If not, I'm gonna try and message you somehow off YouTube or whatever the case. But good job, solid effort, and for everybody else who entered, again, great effort all around. So that's gonna conclude this one here, guys. And keep a tab on that community board, because we're always going to be doing things as we try and grow this community, and to keep things interesting during stale times, it's always nice to have a contest. I might actually do one of these days a real tournament and have some of the viewers play against each other, and that's something that's going to take some time to figure out how we're going to set up, and you know, it's something in the future, but that's just an idea of some of the cool things that we're going to be doing around here. So until tomorrow, I'll see you guys soon. We're going to have deck guides for the new cards that are present as of today. Take care.